Welcome to episode 4 of the Garden Ready for Summer series. In the last episode, I got rid of all the green algae that was growing on the hard surfaces around the back of the house. So now that that's done, I can start my favourite job of the year, pressure washing the patios. I'm going to start off by clearing the patios so that I've got access to everything. You can clean around stuff, but it's much easier to clean an empty patio. Now that I've cleared the space, I'm going to clean as much of the dirt off the patio as I can with a brush before washing it. This just cuts down on the amount of sludge that needs cleaning up at the end. I'll also try to get as much of this sawdust out of the slate next to the wood store. Now that mess is sorted, I can get on to the fun part. I'm starting off on the top patio in front of the office. This is the cleaner of the two patios, and it's also the highest point, so all the dirty water is going to drain down towards the bottom patio. There's no point in cleaning the bottom one first, only for the dirty water to then wash down onto it. Once that's all clean, I can move on to the path, which just needs a quick pressure wash to get rid of all of the surface dirt and the dirt and debris that's worked its way into the jointing compound. Now we're on to the more severe areas. This bottom patio is pretty covered in green algae, which is easily removed from the patio with a pressure washer. Thankfully, there shouldn't be a huge amount of lichen or staining, as I keep on top of the patio cleaning once a year. There are a few rust spots from pallet nails that have been left on the slabs over the years. These don't bother me too much, but I probably will try and remove these at some point. Next up, I'm going to soft wash the patio. This involves using sodium hypochlorite, which is pretty much a stronger version of household bleach. This is incredible stuff for shifting stains and removing lichen. The path and the top patio slabs were bought second hand and were completely covered in lichen. I soft washed those and they came up like brand new slabs. I like to use the sodium hypo yearly, even though the patio looks pretty clean after a pressure wash, just to make sure any organic compounds embedded in the slabs or the joints are removed, which helps keep things cleaner for longer. The bleach can be applied using a sprayer, watering can or a brush and then left to work for about 20 minutes. You can use this neat or diluted depending on how bad the stains are. I've gone for a 50-50 mix here with water as I don't really have too much staining. Once it's had time to dwell, you just simply rinse it off. This is pretty strong stuff, so if you're using it, make sure you use decent PPE. I'm using a mask and safety glasses here to protect my eyes and lungs. If you're using it around plants, it's best to avoid getting any of the bleach on them, and you should hose down everything beforehand so that any splashes are diluted. Also, it goes without saying, don't let pets or kids near this until it's thoroughly rinsed away. All that's left to do is let things dry, and this is how we're left. Things are starting to look a lot more appealing for relaxing in the garden with a barbecue. To keep the slabs nice and clean, I'm going to be sealing the patio in the next episode, so make sure you subscribe so you don't miss that. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.